And welcome RCSchim on the flight field. While I wait on the Flywoo Long Range Explorer thingy that is, a lot of guys are curious for it now, the sub 250 long range drone to be available at Banggood, I rediscovered the Skystars SG325 that I reviewed like in January of this year. I reviewed the analog version. I converted this to have Crossfire, so I have confidence in the control range, and also to DJI Caddx Vista, of course. I have this BDB antenna mounted on top there, and of course I have GPS support here with iNav. If you are curious for the review of the drone, it will be linked. iNav apparently is still a bit better in GPS return home functions than Betaflight would be. So it was very easy for me to set up this drone the correct way. Whereas on Betaflight I saw Nurk's attempts, it took him some trials and errors and crashes until he had it right. So I think iNav is easier if you want GPS return home. So I now have a thing, and I flew this on 25 milliwatts today, and I could play around with it because I had the safety of a return to home switch. I just have this shoulder button here, and if you press it, it will initiate return to home, which first it flew to the home point and with a very slow speed, because the standard speed is like 3 meters per second. So I thought, okay, I have to change this at home, but then I remembered that I have the SpeedyBee adapter, SpeedyBee Adapter2, and I wasn't aware that the SpeedyBee app also connects to iNav, not only to Betaflight. So you can plug in power there, plug in the USB cable into the flight control, and this makes a little Wi-Fi. And then with my phone I just connect to the Wi-Fi. And on the phone, on Android, I have the SpeedyBee app as well. And the thing is, you could just use a USB cable from phone to the flight control. But in my case, I have USB-C on the phone, and this is USB micro, so it's, you need the right cable and so forth. So with the wireless adapter, you always have the right cable with you. And it also works for iOS devices. And it's only $25 or $30, so I like this device. And it was really easy to set up the navigation values for the drone here now. Now it flies with 15 meters per second home, which is a sufficient speed. Now I understood the logic behind this. 2FC means this is the plug that is supposed to be plugged into the FC. This doesn't mean that this port shall be used. That's like the reverse logic that most of us have. But yeah, now I understood it. So the upper port here is a dead port. It's just for storing your second USB cable. I still need to tweak it a bit. And of course, with those large props, I have jello and all wobbly. But for a test drone, this is really nice. If I would recommend this as a mountain long-range exploration drone, I don't know. I would have to tweak it a lot until I'm satisfied with it. But I'm used to the super stable and super powerful 6S copters, so yeah. But for maybe a beginner drone or a nice, you can just do a lot with it if it has iNav on it. It's definitely a recommendation still, and I think it's $160 or something like this, which is not a lot. It has the Mavic motors and Mavic props, so yeah, check it out, check the review. Still a recommendation. I found this also for like $10 on Banggood, and I really love how the Tango and my microphones and stuff and the smaller stuff fits in there. I usually have those antennas also here. This little SD card organizer, and also my battery meter there, and the SpeedyB adapter. So it's cool if you have those things here, and I would have my tag, and I should have used it but I didn't. So that's nice. Yeah, then flight times with the drone. I use this a bit older Adapter2 1800 4 cells. I flew over 8 minutes and have 44% left. So yeah, 10 minutes of flight time with the 1800 are okay. So it's not a super end duration flight thing like the Flywoo, but it's nice and it's sufficient for my taste at the moment. Okay, so that's it at the moment. That's a small update. I hope to give you more videos soon. Until that, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye for now. Please subscribe and also use the bell icon to get notifications when I upload new videos.